Can you win my next Valorant game for me? I'm afraid I can't directly play Valorant for you or guarantee a win as an AI assistant without a physical body. Damn, that's tough. Here are some tips that may help you improve your Valorant skills and increase your chances of winning. Okay, review your matches to analyze decision making. Focus on your mindset. Stay positive. Avoid tilting and don't be afraid to take calculated risks for big plays. Consider versatile agents like Omen, Astra, or KO. Their abilities provide smoke, cover, and information that will be useful on any map or team comp. So by default, go a smoke or a controller. But if the team comp differs, then you pick someone else who fills. Makes perfect sense. That's kind of the mindset I've always had. Don't assume teammates will play OBJ. I like the fact that it said OBJ. Be prepared to plant the spike if needed. Help entry fraggers by following up with trades and using your abilities to assist pushes. Don't force buys. Saving with teammates maintains economy and prevents getting ecoed. Wow, it even uses the lingo. I love it. Attitude. Stay positive and avoid tilting even if losing. Make callouts for enemies spotted, but don't backseat game teammates. Very nice distinction there. Be a leader if needed, but don't assume you know better than teammates. Review mistakes objectively after games. Don't blame teammates. Focus on versatility, smart economy, and supportive team play as a solo queuer will give you the best chance to outplay opponents and climb. Wow, this is actually great. This is gold, and it simplifies a lot of things that took me years to figure out. Make focused callouts. Give only relevant info to help win rounds. Don't chit-chat or respond to negativity. I can't emphasize this enough, okay? I have a rule, and this was instilled in me from playing volleyball in high school. It was drilled into my head every practice. You're moving, you're communicating, and everything you're saying is completely pertinent. As soon as someone starts making a joke, someone starts relaxing, then things start to fall apart. Then you start to get frustrated and you go, well, like, why are things not working out? It's because you're now allocating part of your brain power to something that's not relevant to the game. And I'm not saying to be like super serious tryhard at all times. It just means don't get distracted and don't be a distraction. So that's one of the reasons why it's so challenging to solo queue and why the mute button is so useful. If someone is not immediately providing me valuable information or is not interested in doing so, they're done. Suggest solutions. If a teammate is struggling, politely offer advice. Like, hey, Reina, next time let's entry together so I can oh my God, I feel like this thing is copying me. This is so correct in every way. Play with friends when possible. Queuing with even one other positive player can make a big difference. There's a couple keywords here I want to highlight. Politely is an incredibly powerful adjective that people tend to neglect. The way you word things is almost more important than what you say, because it is the difference between, oh, okay, yeah, let's try that, versus like, who do you think you are to tell me what to do? You're at the bottom of the leaderboard. You can make a suggestion even if you're at the bottom of the leaderboard, as long as it's constructive. It's like, hey, I have an idea. I want to try something. Can you do this with me? And if they say no, they tell you to F off, well, perfect. You mute them. If they say yes, great. Try it. Doesn't work. It doesn't mean you're an idiot. It just means it didn't work. Okay. Maybe they didn't execute their part properly. Maybe you made a mistake, but it is so much easier to go back and analyze your gameplay and say, oh, that's why I messed it up. I had a specific plan, but this part of the plan fell through, rather than I'm just walking around looking for things and I got shot. Because now you got to go back to square one and say, why was I standing there? I should probably think that through next time I'm playing. Why am I going the direction that I'm going? Queuing with even one other positive player, okay? This doesn't mean queue with anyone you know. If you are just playing with someone who is not serious or trying, the general energy of the game is going to be not serious or trying. Or someone who is always complaining about the fact that you're losing or they can't get a kill, you are going to pass that energy on to the other people. Be the change. Model good teamwork and others may be influenced to do the same. We don't even have to talk about Valorant. Model and others may be influenced. Focus on your own improvement. Work on your individual skills and decision-making rather than trying to control or change teammates. So true. I made a video a year ago talking about compartmentalizing the things that stress you out. Focus on what is in your control, your own improvement, and your individual skills. Look, if you play on a team, that's a completely different dynamic. You have a coach who works with you. You build chemistry and you build a long-term system between each of you. So we don't have to worry about that here. It's a lot simpler. All you have to do is jump into the game and focus on everything you do right and wrong. And if your teammate does something, could you analyze that from your perspective? Yes, you could. Did they die because you didn't make a call out? Like you knew someone was there and you didn't tell them? That's kind of your fault. Or maybe they got a kill because you told them that they were there. That's your influence. These are all stats that don't appear on the leaderboard because there's no way to track them. If I said, shoot at this point in 3, 2, 1, and the person gets a kill, I didn't do any damage, so I'm not going to get an assist on the leaderboard. But you know damn well that it made a huge difference. Take breaks after bad games. Don't get sucked into a negative headspace. Step away and rest mentally. Remind yourself it's just a game. Some players feed off provoking reactions. Don't give them the satisfaction. It's all just life. No one's going to remember in 100 years, unless I somehow manage to live forever. And that might be a problem. Minimizing communication and focusing on your own gameplay are the best ways to avoid. You want to think of comms. Like you don't just walk around the map shooting. You don't just hold down the trigger everywhere. There could be someone there, so you just shoot everywhere, right? You don't do that. When you communicate, it should be the same way. There should be a code to it. Location, person, health, mid, cipher, 50. And you say it at the moment where it's pertinent. I'm not saying that's easy. But I'm saying that's what people should work on, and they're not told to. I had to take this from real life sports to figure this out. The AI is just reminding me now because I'm an old man. People should give this polite thing a try. LOL. I've sent a lot of people random nice messages after they clutched, and we ended up joining a squad for the night. Even made some. It's crazy. You know why that works, AJ? Because they are so shocked that someone said something nice. When you join a game and you try to act like a leader, and I'm not saying like an egotistical leader, but like a genuine person who wants the best for their teammates, people are shocked. They're not used to it. And you may take some traditionally toxic players and sort of like diffuse their temper a little bit. Like they're taken off guard and they go, oh, maybe the world doesn't suck after all. I don't have to be a jerk to everyone. Well, we can do this. I can actually try. That's rare, but I think it does happen sometimes. It's worth it. It's powerful. And it's super underrated, and it's never talked about. Can you ask Claude, what are the characteristics of a good support player in FPS? That is a great question. Oh my God, that's so specific. Team-oriented, the support player should focus on enabling their teammates rather than chasing kills. Enabling their teammates. Let's say I'm playing Mercy, which is like pure support and, switches to a pistol once in a while. I'm looking at what my tank is doing and going, are they pushing right now? If they're pushing, they're going to need me in 3 seconds. I'm ready. Where's my DPS? She's at the back flanking. I can't help her because the enemy is between me and her. That's on her to come back. She has abilities to help her get back. Where's my other DPS? Oh, he's helping the tank. Where's my other support? Is he helping the DPS or is he helping the tank? Oh, he's helping the tank. I can help the DPS. Where's the enemy? Am I going to be caught in the crossfire? Enabling the teammates to do their job is your job. That's why it's support. Like if you literally take the analogy of a support, you think of a bridge. The bridge serves the purpose of allowing people and vehicles to move across it, and the support holds it up. Calm under pressure. Support players are often tasked with clutch plays like defusing or planting. Staying composed in high pressure situations is key. I think this applies to everyone. Everyone should be calm under pressure. You play enough times and you're used to the situations and how they unfold. Panicking never provides any value to you or the team. That just goes for every role. I don't think that's a support specific characteristic. You're not enabling your teammates as a DPS. Your teammates are enabling you. The tank in some ways is a support, because you're getting everyone's attention. You're taking heat off of the DPS so the DPS can get kills. That's the whole point. Support should keep team morale up and not worry about recognition or top fragging. I think every player should do that. No one should be worried about top fragging. The only recognition you should want are your teammates going, hey, thanks for watching my back. Avoid over-aggression and take smart risks. Be ready to hold angles for long periods on defense. It's a game of blocks and counters. Do they go into your setup and lose, or do they go elsewhere? Do they go through the punch? Like, I feel like boxing is the greatest analogy for everything because it's just a fast-paced version of basically every sport. Am I faking? Is the punch going through the block? Is the punch avoiding the block? Am I dodging, conserving energy? Am I blocking and spending energy? But I need to spend that energy because I'm going to be closer, because it's going to affect my decisions in the next 2 or 3 moves. Everything is boxing. Having patience and waiting for your opponent to play their cards rather than like going for the first feint that they give you is really important. And that's why patience is key here.